But you do have artisan grams.
Mm-hmm. We do.
And you have grams from who else?
Bondi Farms. They also have a lot of DOH compliant product as well.
And so what do you have from Bondi Farm in a gram?
Bondi Farms, we got a bunch. Were you thinking more of this?
Tight though.
Let's see. We pretty much have a whole lineup of grams. We got sativa. Is there a particular one you want to look at, or you just want to see every strain that we have?
Well, we can start with hybrid. What do you have in hybrid?
I'll try these.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, anything else?
That's it.
All right, I'll take you right up.
Alright, so we've got Watermelon Jealousy, we've got Dancing Gorilla, Candyland, and Super Booth.
And these don't have that sticker on them that the other ones had.
So the Super Booth and the Dancing Gorilla are the DOH compliant, and the Candyland. That's the only one right now that isn't.
And so what does that DOH compliant mean?
So DOH compliant products, so any general use sticker you see, that means that these vendors went through extra testing just to make it extra clean, so that we're medically endorsed, so anybody that comes in here with a medical card, any general use sticker, they get their tax exemption off of that product. So it's just telling us that they went through extra testing to make sure this was extra clean for medical
And
patients.
so this testing is really for tax relief for medical patients.
Exactly. It's just tax exemption for
And so this is
not
not actually a demonstration of product safety.
It is, because it does show that they went through that extra testing, and then they paid extra to go through that testing to get this sticker on their packaging.
What is the extra testing?
It's for all sorts of different pesticides, so they're pesticide free, so they're testing for extra, because when it comes down to it, there's thousands of pesticides, so what they're doing is they're going through and they're paying to go through an extra round of testing for pesticides just to ensure that it's the cleanest possible that they can get it.
And so the concept is that anything that has this sticker is more safe than this product that doesn't have the sticker?
Correct. Typically more cleaner, more safe, geared towards medical patients and giving them that, so yeah.
And so this is what you consider to be medical marijuana?
I consider a lot to be medical marijuana. These are just what we're getting that has that general use sticker for that extra testing.
And so the state will give a tax break on this sticker, but it will not give a tax break on this
Correct.
one?
It's any general use sticker they're going through extra testing, and that is allowing them to get that tax exemption on that product if they have a medical card.
And so this product is not as safe as this product?
It doesn't necessarily mean it's not as safe, but it didn't go through extra testing to ensure that it's just really, really clean. So, but Bondi Farms is still pesticide free, but when it comes down to it, there is a lot of pesticides. So the ones with the stickers just go through that extra round to ensure it's extra clean.
And so if they say it's pesticide free and they're paying for extra testing, then that is supposed to mean that it's safer, right?
Ideally.
And do you have any experience? And so I'm confused. It says right here, this product is not approved by the FDA to treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
So they have to put that on there. Any packaging you see is going to have that. That's a warning that all cannabis packaging has to have.
But at the same time, the state's giving them a discount.
Correct.
Because they're using it as medicine.
Correct.
But it's not approved to be used as medicine.
Correct. Cannabis is still not legal in all 50 states, nor is it considered to be of a medicinal value in the government's eyes. However, with
when you
states
say
that
the
have
government,
legal,
what government are you talking about?
I'm just saying in general. Yeah. So.
Right, but
I don't really want to get into that right now.
But
to be honest, I don't want to talk about politics and all that.
It's not politics. This is law.
Right.
The state of Washington, if I'm coming here as a medical patient,
right,
will give me a tax break on this product.
Correct.
All while it has a label on it that says that it's not to be used
all
as medicine.
All of it will have that. Yep. All cannabis.
So what government agency says that it's not?
You will have to take that up with the government. I don't know.
Who's the government?
I don't know.
The state? The feds?
Who's to say?
The city?
That's just a label that they have to put on there. Yeah.
So FDA, what does that stand for?
I'm really honestly not going to go into this right now.
So you can't explain the package and what's written on the package?
I honestly
it-
cannot explain every warning on the labeling of cannabis because it goes beyond what I feel like cannabis needs and what it should be. So I cannot explain every single statement on this packaging, no.
But isn't it your responsibility as a retailer to know these pieces of
Not to
information?
explain why the government finds that it's not of medicinal value. I have my own experience and my own beliefs with that, but that's for me.
And so what are your experience and beliefs?
I use cannabis medicinally, so I buy it to use it medicinally. And I believe it should be legalized in all 50 states to allow everyone to use it medicinally as they need to.
But as a retailer, you have a responsibility to your customers, right?
Right.
And that responsibility is to understand the packaging and what's written on it.
There's a lot I don't understand about what kind of labeling they put on there and why they put that, to be honest. So I would say
So
looking that up on
have you
your
used
own
any
time
of
would be
these
the
for
best.
medication?
Yeah, I like Super Boof's probably my favorite. Really great sativa hybrid, really tasty. So that
But
and
as
candy.
but as medicine, super tasty doesn't. That means nothing for medicine.
Right, but it helps me mentally, like with depression, anxiety, and my experience, and it also helps me with pain management throughout the day. So that's why I like to use it, and that's why I find it to be of medicinal value.
And that's super boof.
Yes.
And so, have you used any of these others as medicine?
I've smoked them all. That just tends to be my favorite one. That tends to work well with my body, my mind, and just kind of calming me down and relaxing.
And so, what are the medical benefits of Candyland?
And like I said, we also are legally we cannot make medical recommendations, and I can't say this legally I cannot say this is going to be able to help you with anything. We're not doctors, so at the end of the day, we can't actually prescribe you cannabis to use it in a medicinal way.
So is all cannabis gonna affect people the same way?
No.
And so you're providing essentially medication or drugs in a wide variety to people for unknown ailments.
Correct.
And who's responsible for the determination of what's going to help somebody?
That's honestly up to the person. There's a lot of research that hasn't been able to be done with cannabis yet due to it not being legalized and the discrimination it faces all the time. So there's a lot that we don't know about it and that we haven't been able to research about it. So I would say any questions like that, Google is a great place to go because you can find out a lot of information about it and with the government and all of that. So.
And are these the only ones that have the general use on them?
These are the only ones from Bondi that have the general use, yes.
And you say, or the other guy told me that because this sticker's on here, it's safer or it's been through more testing?
It's
which
been
makes
through
it-
more testing, ideally making it more clean for medical patients to use, yes.
And so a medical patient deserves cleaner cannabis than the general public?
I mean, I think everyone does, but right now that's just where we're at with everything. So we have a long ways to go, but right now that's just where we're at. So.
And so is this sticker required?
For DOH compliant product only, yes.
And
Just for product that goes through extra testing.
Has a DOH product ever affected you in undesirable ways?
No? Not in my experience anyway.
Do you think the Department of Health compliance system is functional?
To an extent. I will say I'm in the middle of flipping tills right now, so I do have to get back there. I have a bunch of money on the table, so I do have to get back to counting the cash. So if you were looking to get something...
so you're more concerned about counting the cash?
I am not more concerned about that. There's a lot of bud tenders that can help you out, though, but I'm in the process of flipping tills, so I don't want to leave cash in the back there.
And so do you have any of the test results for these products that you're willing to present?
I can definitely search for the Candyland or the Super Booth one and work on printing them out for you.
But you don't have any of the test results readily available?
We have them through email so that we can print them out as we need to. However, we find it wasteful to print out the papers for every single one that comes through because it would be thousands and thousands of paperwork and we don't have anywhere to put that. So we find it more essential to have that in our drive so we can access it when we need to, but not have a bunch of an abundance of it everywhere. So
and you said that the testing results don't come with the product, they come via email.
COAs come email, but the testing results come with the manifest that comes with the product.
And so that's a piece of paper?
Yes, the manifest is the piece of paper, yes.
But you don't maintain those pieces of paper in any legitimate...
We backstock them in our folders in the back, so we do have our backstock.
And so you're unprepared to present test results to customers?
We're not unprepared to present that. We can print them out at any time.
Right, but you're telling me that it takes hours and hours and hours.
No, I'm telling you it would take hours and hours to do it every single time a product comes in, but not to print it out for just you.
And so, but why would you have to print it out if you received a paper copy with the product?
For people that come in and ask for it, like you.
But why can't you just present the piece of paper that came with the product?
Because we wouldn't want to print that out for every single product that comes in, because we don't
Right,
find it more
but wouldn't
beneficial.
it make sense to take those and catalog them and just have a binder?
I guess so, but we're not doing it that way right now. I'm happy to sell you cannabis today, but I'm going to have to get things going here.
Okay, and so which product do you consider more medically...
I would do the gram of the super
well,
beef if it was
I'm
up
talking
to me.
about between Artisan and Bondi.
I would go with Bondi Farms.
Bondi Farms is a better medicine?
Just in my experience, I find it to be a smoother smoke. Does more of what I want it to do. So.
And what is it that you want it to do medically?
Whatever I needed to help me with medically. I don't feel like I need to discuss that with you though.
Well, if I'm going to use this as medicine, I need advice on what it's going to do.
Right, but we cannot recommend you use cannabis as a medicine. Legally, we cannot do that. We are not doctors, and we cannot recommend it like it's medicine.
And then why is this state giving a discount for people that are buying
Because there's still
medicine?
medical cannabis and medical endorsements, but we still can't prescribe it as a medicine for you.
But didn't that tax break just come into effect a couple months ago?
Yes, it did.
And so that is effectively the restart of the medical industry, because the medical industry was replaced by the recreational industry.
Correct.
And so they're now using the recreational industry as a front for the medical industry.
Okay, yes, there is definitely a lot to it. Lots and lots that we don't know about yet, and lots that isn't how it should be. Like I said, I'm happy to sell you cannabis today, but I do have to get going. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I do have to process the money and do that as well.
Right, but I was working with a different salesman.
Yeah.
You came out here because you were quarantined. By
Right, and I'm
some
happy to
other
sell you cannabis, but I feel like we're not talking about that anymore.
But
and
we
I
are.
keep talking about.
So this
what
is
I'm
a
talking
recreational
about.
cannabis shop, right?
Yes, it is.
And so the only way for me to find out about this product is to read the package or talk to you.
Right, and I've been talking, but there's
you-
only so much I can do, and I feel like you're really stuck with where you're at right now. So.
I'm not stuck with where I'm at. I'm clarifying where I'm at.
Okay. Awesome.
And so you think Bondi is a better medicine than Dutchberry?
I'm not going to prescribe it as medicine or recommend it as that. In my experience, I find it to be a smoother and a better smoke for what I needed to help me with.
And so even though the medical user gets a tax break, they're not actually getting the benefits of medicine because you can't talk to them about medicine.
They are, and they know they are, but we cannot sell it to you as medicine legally because we're not doctors.
Well, doctors don't sell medicine. Pharmacists do.
Right. Okay. Yes.
So the doctor.
Okay, sir.
The doctor.
I can help you out. I'm gonna have to. If we're not getting anything, I'm gonna have to refuse service for the day. Honestly.
What do you have from Artisan that
If
has
you're-
these DOH compliant stickers?
Like it's gonna be like I don't think we have any grams left.